Rel- rel- Relax and take note.
CLBMG. That's LLMG.
Relax and take note.
CLBMG. That's
Relax and take note. Relax and take note. All right. The name is DelMan, aka 4 Eyes, the Ugly Professor, doing a review for the new Evidence. The name of the album is called Unlearning Volume 2. This review is done on behalf of Old Heads Network. All right, Evidence has a very solid discography. 5 group albums and 5 solo albums, along with a collaboration album with The Alchemist, where they was a duo, where they was sharing mic time as long as production credits. And that joint was called Step Brothers. But his group album, he was the front man for Dilated Peoples. Their first album as a group, as Dilated Peoples, dropped in 2000. That was called The Platform. And I believe their last group album was in 2014. Now I'm not sure if they broke up for good, or it feels that way because they haven't done a group album since 2014, and he's been steady doing his solo joints. But he has 5 quality solo albums as well. His first solo album dropped in 2007 called The Weatherman, and then you have this new album that dropped just now in 2025 called Unlearning Volume 2. And Evidence he's not just known as a rapper. He's also a good producer as well. I dig his production, and he's done production for Planet Asia, Blue, Shade Noir, etc., etc. He doesn't have a long, extended production credit with a lot of different folks, but the folks he has worked with, he does a good job on their production. So he's also a good rapper along with being a good producer as well. And the first Unlearning joint was dropped in like 2021. I believe I did a review for that joint. You can find that on YouTube somewhere. If I did, I believe I did. And I'm just going to say off the top, Volume 2 is not as good as Volume 1. But Volume 2 is still a quality album, which I'll get into more about as this review goes along, of course. And some of the standout songs on Volume 2, Unlearning Volume 2, like you got Plans Change. That's the first track on the album. I really dig the guitars on this joint. It's like it has a funk vibe to it, like a funk feel to it with the guitars. I dig it. Good way to start the album off. And then you got by the way, Evidence rap style is very introspective. Life lessons, personal life point of views with some braggadocious bars. He has a very laid back flow to go along with those bars. He doesn't get too hype at all. Never really gets too hype. Kind of steady with his flow and voice. And the production on this joint matches his flow and his kind of like personality, if you ask me. And you got another song on there. I think the second song on the album is called Different Phases, produced by Beat Butcher and Coop the Truth. You got another joint called Future Memories, produced by The Alchemist. Features Larry June. Now, I'm not a fan of Larry June as a rapper. I mean, he's okay, but I'm not really a fan of his voice and his flow. But his voice and his flow matches kind of well with Evidence voice and flow. It's a good match. It worked. I like it. I dig the horns on this joint. It's a good song. Then you got another joint called Out of Bounds, produced by The Evidence. That's a good joint. Another song called Nothing to See Here, produced by Evidence. Another track called Nothing's Perfect, produced by Grey Matter. Another track called Favorite Injury, produced by Evidence, featuring Dumo Genesis. I believe that's his name. He did his thing with the verse on his joint. I like it. Then you got another song called Top Seeded, produced by C. Lance. Did another joint called Rain Every Season, produced by The Alchemist. It features The Alchemist. He raps on his joint. He not just only produces the joint. He drops a verse on his joint. I love the piano sample on here. Alchemist did his thing on the production. Then you got another joint called Laugh and Last, produced by The Alchemist. Another joint called Dutch Angel, I believe, produced by Q3, which ends the album pretty well. And Evidence, he has like music videos for more than half of the songs on his album. He has a lot of videos for this song, to my surprise. When I was going through his YouTube for this album, more than half of the songs have music videos, like actual music videos where he's in it. It's not just, a collage of pictures or a visual video. It's an actual video where he's in it and they shot the video for that specific song. And he has a gang of them for this album, which was surprising because I had only seen like one or two, if I'm not mistaken, but I was surprised to see he had so many music videos for this album, which is a good thing. You need to do those visuals to get the eyes and ears on the album. So I dig that. And, I think it's 15 total tracks on this album. And there were like 4 songs that I didn't care for. And they're not bad songs by any means. They're not whack. There's nothing whack on here. It's nothing that's out of his wheelhouse, so to speak. I just couldn't get into it for whatever reason. I think mostly due to production. And even on those songs that I didn't care for, the production wasn't bad. It just didn't move me. The songs didn't move me, but they're not bad songs per se. So there's nothing whack on here. I just 4 songs I couldn't get into for whatever reason. But this is a strong B. I give this a strong B. If I smoked and I was a smoker, this would be the type of album that I would play if I'm chilling and I'm getting smoked out to. If I was a smoker, it just seems to have that vibe to it, the way the production, his voice, the shit he's rapping about. It seemed like one of those albums, if I was a smoker, I would just play if I'm intending to just chill in the house and just have a smoke out session, whether it be with just me or some folks over the house, just listening to this joint and getting smoked out. If that's what I did, it just has that vibe to it. But it's definitely worth checking out. Like I said, it's not better than the first Unlearning. Unlearning 1 is not better than that, but it's a quality album nonetheless. Subscribe, like, and all that good shit, and I'm out.
Relax and take note.